Hello and welcome to the Blue Wolf channel. Today I'm going to make a part 2 for the I'm not retiring yet video that I did the other day. I described a bit of what was going on, that our site's being closed and whatnot, and how it just made sense for me to stay a little longer. Well, let me break it out for you a little better. Now, we have long suspected that this month would be the last month for our site. So myself and many others structured all of our vacation days, basically put them in our pocket to get cashed out when we're said and done here. And here's what, in the next 2 weeks, we've got major projects that are coming due. We're probably going to hit them or be off by a day or two, but no big deal. But after that, we got nothing. So we know the site's getting closed. And then, well, they won't announce anything, won't make anything official, but wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Our boss telling us that, we don't bother filling out your goals for next year, and don't bother filling out your self-evaluation because that's due at the end of the month. And, those training classes that are mandatory for everybody, don't bother. You get a bunch of crap like that. You can do the math. And they always lay people off the Tuesday after a payday. I don't know why, but that's the pattern for the last 3 years. Well, the next time that happens is just before our deadline for these projects, so it's not going to be the next one. So it'll be the one after that, which is October 28th. At that point, we'll all be in the office, and they'll pull us all together and say, oh, by the way, today's the day, hand in all your stuff. And then they send us home, still as employees, for another 60 days, which puts us into the end of December still being paid, but being at home, not doing anything. We can't go work for somebody else in that time frame, or it constitutes quitting. So, it's a 2-month vacation, paid. Then after that, for every year you've been there, you get 2 weeks of severance. So it's 8 years, close to 9. So I'll get 16 weeks. Sorry about that. Which puts me into what? April? So if I hang around, instead of retiring last week, if I hang around the extra 3 weeks of actual work and 2 weeks of twiddling our thumbs until we get the official word, I'm getting basically 6.5 months of pay, not including the vacation time that I got banked, which is 22 days, so almost 7 months. So yeah, instead of retiring last weekend and getting almost none of that, I get all of that, and I qualify for unemployment after that. Not that I actually need it or anything, but I'm entitled, so I'll take the money, thank you. So yeah, to answer my buddy Grumpy G's over at Grumpy Acres, who asked the question if it's worth hanging around for the proverbial gold watch, that's one very handsome gold freaking watch. I mean, you're talking, well, I don't want to give my salary out on air here, but let's just say it's enough to buy a rather nice truck. So yeah, I'm gonna hang around. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.